Hey, good morning guys. Daniel Osborne here. This is video, I think, number 114 in the series that corresponds to the book, Road of Happy Destiny. That book should be coming out 2023. I was thinking 22, but it's late in the end of the year, and I got some stuff to work out in that book before I finish it and take it all the way through publishing. We got the contract, so just look for it when it comes out. I'll announce it, obviously. I just want to talk to you guys a little bit about camaraderie and embracing the suck when the suck is real, and taking care of the people that are in that mire with you when you're there. Because I made a statement I didn't know was true until I said it, and God does that with me a lot. I'll just be talking, just he's using me as a voice box. I'm just flowing, and then he'll say something I didn't even know. You know, it's weird. But the reason I'm bringing this up is because I had a client a minute ago in the cab who was talking about being on the streets and being homeless and taking care of each other and having a little village and doing the tent and camping out things they had to. All this. And, you know, I was on the streets for a long time. I've been here in Rapid City for about 8 years now. And I was on the streets on and off for about 6 years. It was very painful. It was agony. But the reason I'm still alive, besides God, and only God, but in addition to God, the reason I'm alive is because the people on the streets take care of the people on the streets. We help each other survive. That's the only reason we can and did. We had some faith. We got comfortable with having nothing, except when we were lucky, a Bible and a pair of clothes. God promised food, shelter, and clothing for a lifetime, no matter what. And he never let me down. Not one time. People have a lot of crap to say about our urban outdoorsmen. It's a hard life, and you know, sometimes there's choices. A lot of times, almost all the time, it was choices that put us in that situation. But once we get there, it's the devil, and it's the way we view those people in those situations that keep them down. I struggled with addiction. I didn't turn into a thief. I didn't turn into a panhandler. I didn't turn into any of those other things, and no shame on those that do. Except the thieving part, that's not okay. You know? It's just, I don't know. It doesn't matter what I did or didn't do when I was there, because we all did some pretty messed up stuff. And I'll tell you what, Rapid City, some of the nicest, kindest, sweetest people I've ever met in my life were people like me on the streets. We just needed somebody to give a shit. And when nobody else would, and you didn't even give a shit about yourself, that was enough to care about somebody else and at least give you a purpose for being alive still. When you have nothing left but half of a cigarette, and you run into somebody that's just looking for something, just help, you know, something. You split a cigarette with them. You make a new friend. You stroll the streets for a day. You learn about somebody new, you get some skills. Some pretty helpful skills. And you learn how to survive. And you do it. You learn where the resources are. You learn passion and compassion and empathy. And it's critical in life, in my life now, to have had those experiences, because I have an ability today to be grateful on a daily basis and experience gratitude that I don't deserve to experience. But because I've been at that bottom place where if I could go to the grocery store and get a candy bar and a soda or a bag of chips or something, I won the lottery. You know what I mean? I almost cry thinking about being in that place. People on the streets are no different than you or me or who I used to be sometimes. You know, we're people, and we need a homeless shelter for women in the city because we don't have one. And so what do women do? The men have a shelter to go to. They have a place. It's not always available. It's misused and abused a lot, but it's there. Women don't have that. What do they do? Fill in the blank. It's enough of that shit. Pitch in $1, please. Go to the website, youoweme1.org or alwayspayitforward.com. Check it out.